This is a tutorial on how to put a zipper in the Bloomin' purse pattern that I designed for PTQ. First thing you're going to do is take your pre-quilted outer bag fabric and lay it down on a hard surface so the right side is facing up. Your zipper can be 15 inches long or longer. It doesn't make any difference. I like to use the zipper with a large pull so that I can get a hold of it easily. Unzip the zipper the entire length of the zipper. Now you're going to flip your zipper over and line the edge up with the top edge of your bag. So there's going to be a little bit hanging over up here at the top, and I'm just going to take a couple pins and just secure this up here at the edge just to hold it in place while I get the lining ready to put on. Okay. There we go. Now this part of the zipper can just hang down. I'm going to take my lining right side down so the right sides are facing one another. Line it up at the edge here and the edge here, so both edges need to be lined up. And I'm just going to move these pins that I just put in here out to the outside so that it's pinning all the layers together and keeping my zipper in place at the same time. Now, if you're one of these people who likes to use all these different feet on your sewing machine, now would be a time that you would want to put your zipper foot on. I don't really pay much attention to that. So it's going into my sewing machine. I'm just using my plain old 1/4 inch foot. Put my needle down. I have it set up to fix, which automatically ties a knot, but because it's a zipper, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I back stitch at the beginning. Sew the entire length of the zipper. Now I know most people probably tell you to take the pins out, but again, something else, I don't normally pin very much, and when I do, well, I just run them over. Okay, now down here to the end, I'm just going to take that pin out so that it's out of my way and I can get this lined up really nice. And continue down to the end. And again, I'm going to back stitch at the end and cut my threads. Okay, pull the pins, and the first side of your zipper is in place. Okay, so now, since I have this part of my zipper in place, I'm going to go ahead and just finger press this all down here, and I'm going to stitch along the top edge of my zipper. So back stitch, of course, here at the beginning, and then just right where the fold is, just make sure that your backing fabric is pushed over, and I'm just going to top stitch right along the edge just so I get a nice neat line here. Now I'm at the end, I'll back stitch again and cut my threads. Okay, one side of the zipper is installed. I have a nice top stitch going the whole length of the zipper. Now I'm going to lay this down again so the right side of the outer purse fabric is showing. And I'm going to flip my lining back over so that it'll be right sides facing each other. And the other side of my zipper I'm going to line up here, just like I lined it up on this end, and I'm going to be careful to check that I have the same amount of this little end sticking out on both sides, okay? So now that I've made sure of that, I'm going to take a couple of pins. Again, I'm going to secure this along this top edge. Just remember to leave your zipper unzipped. It will save you a lot of time and a lot of headache. Make your life a lot easier. Okay, now I've lined up my lining fabric again with both edges, this edge and the top edge. I'm going to just move my pins one more time to secure all 3 layers together. Okay, I'm back over to the machine. I'm going to start at the end, make sure my layers are all lined up, needle down, and I'm going to sew all the layers together using my 1/4 inch foot. Like I said, I usually sew right over the pins. If you're worried about it, take them out as you go. Just make sure everything's lined up good. Okay, down to the end, back stitch, cut your threads, remove the pins, and now you've got a big circle, so just turn it right side out. And the side that you just did that has not been top stitched yet, do just like you did on the other side. Fold these edges over and top stitch right along the fold there. It'll make your lining lay down real nice and give you a nice finished edge of your bag. So as you're going, just fold this down. I don't typically pin here, but again, if you want to, feel free, whatever you're comfortable with. And we're just going to sew the entire length of the zipper right along that edge. It's going to just give us that nice finished look. Oh, I broke the thread. Let me rethread this real quick here. Okay. Now that we've done that, I'm just going to go back to where my thread broke and continue forward, just overlapping that a little bit where the thread broke, and back stitch at the end and cut the threads. Okay, so now I have a nice line across here, and when I zip up my zipper, I have a nice zipper. Now these ends here we're not going to worry about until we go to sew up the sides of the bag. And again, the same thing up here with these 2 ends. We're going to cut them off as well when we sew the sides of the bag shut. But that is it. That is how you put a zipper in, and it's fast and easy, and you don't have to worry or agonize about it anymore. Thank you, and remember, everybody loves a muffin.